The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Adena Springs South, Daily Racing Form, Double Diamond Farm, Getaway Farm, Jerry Parks Insurance Group, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, Pleasant Acres Stallions, Valerie Daly of Showcase Properties, and Woodford Thoroughbreds.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate and Bradar, filling in for John Henderson on this edition of Thoroughbred Week, featuring a track record performance by an unexpected winner in the $1.5 million Charlestown Classic and another undefeated 3-year-old for Bob Baffert in the $400,000 Illinois Derby. We begin with sprinting fillies and mares at Woodbine in the Grade 3 Whimsical Stakes. Executive Allure, the 2-to-1 favorite. Dan Lazelle picks up the call.
Executive Allure leads by 2 lengths through a quarter and 22 seconds flat. And they come to the 3/8 pole in the Whimsical. Executive Allure watched very closely by Skylander Girl in second. Gold Strike Gloria's third. And Unspurned is in fourth position. Then we have More Than Bando in fifth. Down at the rail is Wild Catamine and Sweater Weather and Silent Star over to the top of the stretch. Skylander Girl is making her move. And Skylander Girl confronts Executive Allure, and those two are head-to-head with 1 furlong to go. Unspurned is trying to close at them on the far outside. Skylander Girl a narrow lead. Unspurned is surging. Skylander Girl, Unspurned, and Alan Garcia to win the Whimsical.
Unspurned gets up to defeat Skylander Girl by a length. Alan Garcia aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 109 flat. A stakes winner over the track last year, the Roger Atfield trainee making her first start since finishing second to race favorite Executive Allure in the Jammed Lovely Stakes last November. The 4-year-old filly by Lemon Drop Kid was bred in Ontario by her owner, Christine Hayden. Unspurned has earned nearly $453,000. DRF Breeding, home of the new sire-powered results tool. Access race results from North America. Visit drf.com/breeding for additional information. To Aqueduct now for the Grade 2 Distaff Handicap. Last year's winner, La Verdad, the 1-to-5 favorite against only 3 rivals. Larry Colmus has the call.
La Verdad gets an early test here and leads the way a half a length. Now heading away. La Verdad getting away from Air of Distinction, who is back running in second and bearing out on the turn. Then comes Mamduha and Frivolity on the inside. They're coming to the top of the stretch, and it's La Verdad in front. Air of Distinction is bolted at the top of the lane. La Verdad has run 44 and 4 for a half and leads the way by 4. Then Frivolity and Mamduha, and Air of Distinction is on the far outside. It is La Verdad in front by 4 at the 16th pole. Mamduha, Frivolity, and Air of Distinction can't handle the truth. It's La Verdad in the distaff.
Odds-on favorite La Verdad repeats as winner of the Distaff Handicap by 5 lengths over Frivolity. The New York bred under high weight of 118 pounds and Jose Ortiz in 110 flat. A 5-time stakes winner on the New York circuit last season, the Linda Rice trainee making her first start since finishing last against males in the Grade 3 Fall Highweight Handicap in late November. The 5-year-old mare by Yes It's True was bred in New York by Eclectico Stable. La Verdad has earned $900,000 for Lady Sheila's stable. La Verdad paid $2.60 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. To Santa Anita for turf sprinters in the Grade 3 San Simeon Stakes. Home Run Kitten, the 2-to-1 favorite. Trevor Denman picks up the call.
They strung out over a lot of ground as they come to the top of the lane. Sweet Swap on the outside and Pure Tactics down at the rail. Those two clear by 4. Get Happy Mister comes after them now, and then it's the grey Holy Loot in the red cap. In behind that comes Outside Nashville. They're at the top of the lane. Pure Tactics along the inside and Sweet Swap. The advantage to Pure Tactics. On the inside, here's Get Happy Mister. Get Happy Mister down the centre. Holy Loot. Suddenly the whole picture changes. Get Happy Mister at the rail. Holy Loot, the grey on the outside, gonna hit it together. Get Happy Mister in front. Get Happy Mister has won it.
12-to-1 Get Happy Mister by Claiborne Farm Stallion First Samurai takes it by a length over Holy Loot. Tyler Bay is aboard in 113 flat. After winning his last 5 starts at Arapahoe Park, the Colorado bred makes it 6 consecutive victories at Santa Anita. The 5-year-old gelding making his first out since taking the Arapahoe Classic in August. Get Happy Mister gives veteran trainer Mark Sagalkas his first stakes victory. A $46,000 Colorado sale yearling. Get Happy Mister has earned nearly $385,000 for Annette Bishop. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com.
Grade 1 winner Eddington won or placed in 12 graded stakes, 5 Grade 1s. He is the sire of Millionaire Secret Circle, Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint winner, and a multiple graded stakes winner at 3. Quality runners by Eddington include graded stakes winners of all ages and on every surface.
To the Chaluki. Gold Edge ran a magnificent mile.
Eddington, a son of Unbridled, continues his sire's legacy at Claiborne Farm.
If you have horses, you need to know about equine equipment savings. Thousands of small family farms and large equine facilities have saved millions using the Equine Equipment Savings Program. You can too. Whether it's a mower, tractor, haying equipment, or an implement that you need, be sure to call Equine Equipment Savings. All equipment is bought at your local dealer. It couldn't be easier to save. Equine Equipment Savings, the best value for your hard-earned money. Call today or visit our website.
Cairo Prince has run away. Cairo Prince with an emphatic win in the Holy Bull.
American Pharaoh is all class. Scintillating performance from American Pharaoh in the front runner stakes.
American Pharaoh, breathtaking as he dominates the Arkansas Derby.
Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish. Florida produced Breeders' Cup Classic winner Mucho Macho Man. Florida is one of the premier breeding regions and training centers in the world. We are a leading prep center for Derby winners and contenders. We boast of premier veterinary research centers and 3 major racetracks. Florida has the largest 2-year-old in training sale in the world, selling horses 6 times annually. Florida is proudly represented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association. Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish.
Combining the legacy of Kentucky with the fertile breeding ground of Florida, Woodford Thoroughbreds proudly introduces in 2014 Warfront's best son to stand at stud, multiple graded stakes winner, Sold Out, and juvenile Grade 1 winner of the Hopeful Stakes, Currency Swap. Woodford Thoroughbreds, where a new generation of horse racing excellence has begun.
A Florida bred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Florida bred.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with a long shot winner of the Grade 2 Dixiana Elkhorn Stakes coming up in this segment. We begin with fillies and mares at Keeneland in the Grade 3 Double Dog Dare Stakes. Deceptive Vision, the 6-5 favorite. Kurt Becker picks up the call.
20-1, the leader, and Blue Violet alongside the challenge. Gap of 2 lengths to Tiz Windy third ahead. Deceptive Vision still tucked away fourth toward the inside. Pretty Fancy swings 3 wide from that 5th position, up within 2 lengths of the leaders now, taking third. And Pretty Fancy up to challenge Blue Violet, and 20-1. Deceptive Vision in 4th coming to the quarter pole, starts looking for some running room, still 2 lengths off the lead. Tiz Windy is 5th, Lunar Surge is 6th, Liberated is 7th. Off the far turn, Pretty Fancy alongside Blue Violet for the lead. Now Deceptive Vision has clear running to the far outside. Tiz Windy tries to move up behind her in 4th. Lunar Surge is diving toward the inside from 5th. Final furlong of the Hilliard Lions Double Dog Dare. Deceptive Vision to the lead. Pretty Fancy 2nd. Blue Violet 3rd. Lunar Surge 4th. Tiz Windy is 5th. It is Deceptive Vision with Lunar Surge up the inside. Tiz Windy runs late. Photo for the win. Deceptive Vision or Lunar Surge for the victory.
The favorite, Deceptive Vision, gets up to defeat Lunar Surge by a head. John Velasquez, the winning jockey, in 144-1. Winner of the Grade 2 Canadian Stakes on turf at Woodbine last season, the Malcolm Pierce trainee had been idle since finishing 3rd in the Grade 1 E.P. Taylor Stakes in October. The regally bred 5-year-old mare by A.P. Indy, out of Canadian champion Eye of the Sphinx, was bred in Ontario by her owner Samson Farm and is a full brother to Queen's Plate winner Eye of the Leopard. Deceptive Vision has earned $462,000. Keeneland Stakes action is presented by Warrendale Sales, now accepting entries for the Keeneland September yearling sale. To Hawthorne for fillies and mares in the Grade 3 60 Sales Handicap. Awesome Flower, the 3-5 favorite. Peter Galassi has the call.
4.5 furlongs to go in the 60 Sales, and Park Monsoon's had the best of it and still does a length and a half. Yahillwood out there in second. Awesome Flower down along the rail third. Kettle Twist losing ground fourth. Sea Shadow in between horses fifth. And around the far turn, Park Monsoon holds firm and neck. Yahillwood still on the outside second, towards the inside. Awesome Flower third. Kettle Twist trying to re-rally fourth, and trailing the field, Sea Shadow. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Park Monsoon comes off the turn with a short lead. Yahillwood right alongside. Yahillwood not takes the lead. On the outside, Kettle Twist trying to re-rally. Awesome Flower looking for racing room. Now switches out. They've got a furlong to go. Yahillwood has the lead. Blooming Flower in the red cap. Kettle Twist still there battling on. They're in deep stretch. Yahillwood in full command of battles for second. Yahillwood wins the 60 Sales.
5-2 second choice, Yahillwood takes it by 2.5 lengths over odds-on favorite Awesome Flower. Elvis Trujillo aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 151 flat. A stakes winner at Delta Downs in November, the James Cassidy trainee ships to Hawthorne after finishing 7th in the Grade 2 Santa Maria Stakes. The 5-year-old mare by Medaglia d'Oro was bred in Kentucky by Avalon Farms and was a $52,000 Keeneland September yearling. Yahillwood has earned nearly $370,000 for DP Racing. For all your insurance needs, a specialist at Jerry Parks Insurance Group is there to assist you with 40 years of exceptional coverage. Look for Jerry Parks, John Cassie, or Kelly Weeks at the 2-year-old sales. To Santa Anita for turf fillies and mares in the Grade 3 Santa Barbara Handicap. 5-2 favorite Diversey Harbor was pulled up and vanned off. Trevor Denman has the call.
No change in the order. They have a half mile still to go, and Joe Talamo and Fantacola show the way by a length to D'Angelo. 3 Hearts still comfortable at the rail in third. Biggest problem now for her is to find somewhere to run. In behind that comes Industrial Policy, then comes Walk Closer. BB's behind that, Arethusa. Then comes Queen of the Sand. Diversey Harbour's good 12 off the lead. Top of the lane now, and Fantacola still the one to catch. Fantacola the leader now. 3 Hearts, can she get out of there? 3 Hearts got nowhere to go, going to try to sneak through at the rail. Fantacola, 3 Hearts, nowhere to go. She's going to come to the outside now. Now 3 Hearts has got room. Queen of the Sand in the red colours flying down the centre of the track. Here comes Queen of the Sand on the outside. Fantacola's hanging on. Fantacola, Queen of the Sand. Queen of the Sand up to what it...
Queen of the Sand rallies to defeat Fantacola by a nose. Drayden Van Dyke, the winning jockey in 201 flat. A stakes winner at Del Mar last fall, the Patrick Gallagher trainee was coming off an 8th place finish in the Grade 2 Santa Ana Stakes. This marked the first graded stakes victory for the Irish-bred 5-year-old mare by Coolmore stallion Footsteps in the Sand. Queen of the Sand has earned nearly $344,000 for Derek Fisher. Preakness winner at 3 and Met Mile winner at 4, Darby Dan farm stallion Shackelford was a brilliant 3-time Grade 1 winner of over $3 million who possessed 115 buyer speed. His first weanling sold for up to $200,000. Watch for his first yearlings selling this summer. To Keeneland for the Grade 2 Dixiana Elkhorn Stakes. Unitarian the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Kurt Becker.
Maya Fleet, the gray against the rail, leading Dramedy, who's still right alongside, just ahead separating the top 2. Then a margin of 9 more lengths to Holiday Star and Alda Snow side by side. Dynamic Sky starts to pick it up now with Biz the Nurse on his outside. So Dynamic Sky and Biz the Nurse move toward the center of the course. Long way to go to catch that top pair, though. Unitarian still next to last, and Carey Street trails. They got the mile in 1 minute 40 and 3/5 seconds. Dramedy and My Fleet continue to go at it into the far turn. It is still a margin of some 9 to 10 lengths back to Alda Snow in third. Dynamic Sky in 4th position. Biz the Nurse 5th. Holiday Star 6th. Unitarian wide in 7th off the turn with a 1/4 mile to go and a lot of ground to make up. Carey Street last. My Fleet and Dramedy. Dramedy at 30 to 1 on the outside at the 8th pole, fighting on for a narrow lead. Maya Fleet is second toward the inside. Aldous, Snow, Dynamic Sky, and Unitarian are all coming late, but the long shot Dramedy has the lead. Unitarian, Dynamic Sky are coming. Here's the line. Dramedy at 30-1 by a head over Dynamic Sky in the Dixiana Elkhorn.
30-1 Dramedy by Windstar Farm Stallion Distorted Humor holds on to defeat Dynamic Sky by a neck. Joe Bravo aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 2:31 flat. The first stakes victory for Dramedy, stretching out to a mile and a half after finishing fourth in the Grade 3 Appleton Stakes at a flat mile. The 6-year-old horse was bred in Kentucky by Windstar Farm and was a $185,000 purchase from the Windstar Racing consignment at the 2012 Keeneland November breeding stock sale. A half-brother to Grade 1 stakes winning millionaire Bluegrass Cat, Dramedy has earned $260,000. The winner is trained by Gerald Aschinger. Since Spendthrift Farms' Share the Upside program began in 2009, every stallion that's participated in the program has produced at least one Kentucky Derby colt, including all 3 sires with first crop 3-year-olds in 2015. Call Des, Mark, or Brian today to learn how Share the Upside can benefit you.
Shaking it up on the outside, Central Banker, shaking it up to win in a driving finish. Shaking it up, and David Flores won the Malibu. They're almost in a straight line as they come for home now. Shaking it up will win it. Shaking it up, coming home powerfully. Shaking it up, and a authoritative winner.
Our farm is going to be primarily a service organization. We will board horses for a number of different clients throughout the United States and Canada. We will focus on breeding mares. We also will be doing sales prep, either for the yearling sales here in Kentucky or for the breeding stock sales also here in the fall and in the early winter. We stand one stallion here, Greeley's Conquest. Endeavor Farm prides itself on being able to give individual care to every animal here.
Within the historic stone walls of Ashford Stud, champions abide. Leading sires Giant's Causeway, Tale of the Cat, and Scat Daddy are paving the way for champions Shanghai Bobby, Uncle Mo, and Looking at Lucky.
Looking at Lucky suddenly opens up 2.5.
Coolmore America, home of champions.
People want to know what's so special about Ocala. Centrally located between Orlando and Jacksonville, Ocala's equine industry has many incentives to breed, raise, and train thoroughbreds. Discover Ocala. Reach out to showcase properties, and we'll show you why we love where we live.
Since Florida's first Kentucky Derby winner, Needles, in 1956, Florida has produced 50 national champions, the last Triple Crown winner, 13 Classic winners, 155 millionaires, memorable performances, and 26 Breeders' Cup winners. Produce your next champion in Florida.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 3 Illinois Derby just ahead in this segment. 3-year-old stakes action is presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. We begin with turf 3-year-olds at Keeneland in the delayed running of the Grade 3 Transylvania Stakes. Luck of the Kitten, the even money favorite. Once again, here's Kurt Becker.
Luck of the Kitten will take the field into the far turn, still leads at 3 parts of a length to Saham, who's second, tries to draw alongside once again from Night Prowler Majestico, who takes third now by a head to the outside. Night Prowler tries to pick it up down toward the rail, and then top of the page. Midway on the final turn, it is Luck of the Kitten, who's led every step of the way. Saham with mild pressure all the way from the outside. Night Prowler third, 2 lengths off the lead. Tempo quickens at the top of the stretch, quarter mile to come. Top of the page, then Majestico last, and Saham gets along alongside of Luck of the Kitten. Saham pokes ahead in front. Luck of the Kitten tries to fight back toward the inside. Night Prowler has to change lanes toward the center of the course, still third, still 2.5 lengths away. Luck of the Kitten fighting back. Saham is still there and will not go away, and Night Prowler has something to say as well. Driving finish in the Transylvania. Night Prowler gets there by a neck.
8 to 5 second choice Night Prowler by Ashford Stud Stallion Giants Causeway takes it by a neck over Luck of the Kitten. Javier Castellano aboard in 144 flat. Winner of the Grade 3 Dania Beach Stakes in his 3-year-old debut, Night Prowler was coming off a troubled 5th in the Grade 3 Palm Beach Stakes. The gelding was bred in Kentucky by his owner, Paul Pompa. Trained by Chad Brown, Night Prowler has earned nearly $185,000. Javier Castellano with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. To Hawthorne for the Grade 3 Illinois Derby. Cross the line, the 6-5 favorite. Peter Galassi picks up the call.
They move on to the backstretch, 6 furlongs to go. A-Rod again, 3 wide for the lead. Towards the inside, Cantoon right there. In between horses, cross the line under a snug hold third. Whiskey Ticket ranging up on the outside now 4th, and Whiskey Ticket puts in a bid on the outside. 2 more back, the Phenomenal Phoenix, followed up by Veracho. 5 more back, the Private Prospect, trailing the field, Conquest Curlinate. They run by the half-mile pole, Cantoon on the inside. A-Rod again on the outside. A-Rod again on a short lead, Cantoon starting to lose ground up on the outside. Whiskey Ticket coming on. Cross the line, still right there. Here comes Phenomenal Phoenix, picking up the leaders on the far outside, and right behind him comes Veracho. And from the back of the pack, Conquest Curlinate is swinging widest of all. Heads are turned for home in the Illinois Derby, and here's Whiskey Ticket up to take the lead. Phenomenal Phoenix coming to him between horses, and on the outside, here comes Conquest Curlinate. They've got a furlong to go. Conquest Curlinate on the outside. Whiskey Ticket digs down along the rail, and it's down to these two. Whiskey Ticket on the inside. Conquest Curlinate surging on the outside. Whiskey Ticket, Conquest Curlinate. Whiskey Ticket got it.
2 to 1 second choice Whiskey Ticket by Adina Spring Stallion Ghost Zapper holds off the late charge of Conquest Curlinate by a nose. Phenomenal Phoenix third for a sweep by Keeneland Sales graduates. Martin Pedroza, the winning jockey, in 150-4. The Bob Baffert trainee ships to Hawthorne after a first out maiden victory at a flat mile at Santa Anita. The colt was bred in Kentucky by Adina Springs and Springland Farm. Whiskey Ticket has earned $273,000 for the partnership of Carl Watson, Mike Pegram, and Paul Whiteman. The colt was consigned by TaylorMade Sales Agency to the 2013 Keeneland September yearling sale, where he was purchased by Three Amigos Racing for $200,000. Undefeated Illinois Derby winner Whiskey Ticket, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. Coming up, an unexpected finish in the Charlestown Classic.
Goes 140 at 130, 40. You get 40, you get 140, you get 130. Down about to down 87, 90 down, down about to down 90 grand bay. 890,000 down about to down 90. 85 on a minute, now 85. What do you think? 5 here. 85,000 down about to down 5 on the minute.
Share what you love about Florida.
Wholesome food that's fresh from Florida. You already know how good it is, but did you know that buying locally makes a good thing even better? Food grown here by Florida farmers doesn't need to be shipped as far. That saves fuel and cuts emissions, which helps the environment. Buying Florida-grown products creates jobs and generates revenue, and that helps our economy. Fresh from Florida. Good for the environment, good for the economy, good for you.
City Wolf and Emma Jane Wilson, outstanding in the Durham Cup. City Wolf won it by 2. and City Wolf has collared the leaders. And it's City Wolf, and it's just a matter of how much you'll win by. City Wolf going away in the third.
City Wolf, a graded stakes winner by leading sire Giant's Causeway, and a half-brother to leading sires Ghost Zapper and City Zip, standing at Adena Springs South.
Time now for the feature race of the week, presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. It's the $1.5 million Charlestown Classic. Champion Shared Belief, the 1-5 favorite. Here's the call by Jeff Cernick.
And they're off and racing in the 7th running of the Charlestown Classic. Quickly down the center of the track, there goes Marino as expected for the lead. He's going to be pushed by Warrior of the Roses on the outside, who now jumps up and takes the lead. There's 2 lengths back to General A-Rod racing third. Along the rail, 4th, Vijack. And then moving with that one is Paige McKenney. A gap of 4 more lengths back to Imperative, who's racing with Looking Cool to the inside. From the back of the pack are going to be Shared Belief. Next to last has 1 horse beaten, and that is going to be the trailer Street Babe. They can buy the finish line here the first time, and Travis Dunkelberger has Warrior of the Roses, an 80-1 shot on the lead by just a length. Marino right there second. Another 2.5 lengths back in third is General A-Rod. Ground-saving trip down on the inside. Moving through to be fourth is Vijack. Then we move to the outside is Paige McKenney, who matches strides with Imperative to the inside, who's starting to make his move. He's only 3.5 lengths from the lead. Another 2 lengths back to Looking Cool. And then comes Street Bay. Pulling up out of contention is Shared Belief. Shared Belief being eased down the backside. Half mile 47 flat as they head to the final turn. Marino still with that lead. Holds on by 2. On the outside is General A-Rod. Down along the inside, Vijack makes a move towards the leader. Outside in fourth comes Paige McKenney. And up the inside is Imperative, last year's winner, and with a chance. And closing on the top 3, it's Marino now opening up by 2. We'll try to steal it from here. Up the rail, Vijack and Jose Montano. Charlestown leading rider now makes a move. Up the rail looking for racing room. Behind them, last year's winner, Imperative, now closing at 30-1. But it is Moreno on the lead, and Moreno will be crowned the 2015 Charles Class winner.
With Shared Belief pulled up with a non-displaced hip fracture, 7-1 Moreno by Adena Springs stallion Ghost Zapper takes the Charlestown Classic by 2 lengths over last year's winner, Imperative. Cornelio Velasquez aboard in track record time of 1:48 and 4, a 1:05 Beyer speed figure. Since winning the Grade 1 Whitney Handicap last summer, Moreno has dropped his last 5 starts, but he was runner-up to Shared Belief in the Grade 1 Santa Anita Handicap and was last seen finishing a close third in the Grade 2 New Orleans Handicap. The 5-year-old gelding was bred in Kentucky by his owner, Southern Equine Stables. Marino is closing in on $3 million in career earnings. Eric Gio trains the winner. We'll wrap up the Keeneland Spring Meet with the Grade 3 Bewitched Stakes and have the opening day feature from Churchill Downs. That's the William Walker Stakes. And we'll have graded stakes action from Aqueduct, Golden Gate, Gulfstream Park, Lone Star Park, and Santa Anita next week here on Thoroughbred Week. For John Henderson, I'm Kate and Bradar. Thanks and good luck at the races.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture. Online at tbredweek.com.